channel. Today's video is going to be a review and swatches of the new Kokie Cosmetics Artist Palettes. These came out last month and I had swatched them all on my Instagram page. If you follow me over there, you probably saw that. And I gave a little bit of sort of initial first impressions, but I always like to follow up with a video once I've tried a product on my eyes and let you know my final thoughts on a product, whether it's worth buying or not. So what I'm going to do is quickly go through the packaging and the different shade selections that they offer, and then I'll show you some swatches and let you know my final thoughts. So without further ado, let's get started. So the artist palettes are $15 at kokiecosmetics.com, and I actually have a coupon code which I will leave in the description box below that'll save you 25% off. So that brings the price of each palette down to $11.25, which is really good. They're also sold in select Walmart stores, and they're also in Rite Aid now. I just noticed that the one by me carries this brand now, and I did see these palettes there. So if you'd rather pick them up in store, you could always look at one of those two places. So packaging wise, these are absolutely stunning. They impressed me so much when I first saw them. They look like high-end packaging, and they actually feel really substantial and nice. They don't feel like a cheapo plastic. They're a little heavy. They have a beautiful design on the front, and then on the back they have a shiny rose gold finish with it has the label with some swatches so you can see what the colors look like inside, as well as the ingredients and information like that. On the inside they have a really nice mirror as well as 12 shades, and I just really love the layout of these. I just think they look so beautiful. I can honestly say these palettes are some of the prettiest packaging at the drugstore. They almost remind me of the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes and White Peach palettes. You know, they're a different shape, but just how they have the shiny back and then the really pretty design on the front, they just kind of remind me of that a little bit. So packaging wise, these get absolutely no complaints from me. They are awesome. And now let's get into the colors. So the first one is Utopia, and this one is so beautiful. It's actually the one I'm wearing on my eyes today. I have sort of like a little mermaid look going on here. It has beautiful blues and greens and a lot of pastel colors. It just reminds me of spring. I love this palette, especially on my skin tone. I think it works really, really well. The next one is Treasured, and this one has your bolder, more jewel tones. It's just a deep, rich, beautiful color scheme. So if you love like a really bold eye, this one is amazing. And then Peachy Queen is the one that initially drew me in because it just has those warm pinks and peaches and reds. It's absolutely beautiful. I know warm palettes are kind of coming to an end, but this one, just because it leans way more pink and peach other than like the warm rusty browns and stuff like that, I feel like it's a little bit different. It's just stunning. I've gotten so many really pretty looks. I use this one probably the most, but I also really love the Utopia palette that I use today. So as far as the formula goes, when I first got these palettes and I went to swatch them, I actually swatched the Utopia one first, and I would say out of the three, this one probably doesn't swatch the best. The other two swatched a little bit better, which made me feel a little better, but it's one of those cases where the swatches do not do the palette justice. They actually apply with a brush much better than they swatch. And normally it's the other way around, like with the face candy palettes I was talking about the other day, how they swatch so beautifully, but then they're a little bit of work to put them on your eyes. They're extra powdery and, go on a little bit patchy. So these are a denser, drier formula, but they apply so well with a brush. They just don't look super impressive swatched. So I am going to show you some swatches, but just keep in mind that they apply so much better to your eyes. It's just one of those rare cases. The first one up is Utopia. Again, just really beautiful, pastel-y, spring-like shades. I really like this one a lot. And then this one is Treasure. This one is brighter and bolder than the Utopia. It actually swatches quite a bit better than that one does. And then the last one is Peachy Queen, and this one swatched probably the best for me. I had no problems with it, but again, these all apply a lot better to your eyes. So that brings me to actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and I'm using the Utopia palette. I kind of did like a mermaid inspired look, and honestly I probably should have filmed myself doing that, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna like how it came out, and then when it was finished, I actually really liked it. So, but I did want to show you what shades I used. So I used the matte blue shade Paradise in my crease and blended that out, and then I used the deep turquoise shade Nirvana in the outer corner as well as on the inner corner, and blended those kind of toward the middle of my lid. And then I patted a little bit of concealer on the middle of my lid and added the shade Eden, which is a beautiful shimmery seafoam green. And I also put a little bit of Eden underneath my eyes, and I think it came out really pretty. I love it. I'm actually wearing a full face of Kokie Cosmetics today, so I wanted to quickly just show you a few of the products that I'm using. I got them recently when I saw the display pop up at Rite Aid, and I'm really loving everything so far. So the foundation I'm wearing today is the Skin Perfect HD foundation in the shade 10C. They have warm and cool, so the C means cool toned. I love this foundation so much. I've worn it a couple of times, but for dry skin, it is so beautiful. It has a skin-like finish. It doesn't look dry or cakey. It just sits on my skin so beautifully. It's a medium texture, but it feels really lightweight and comfortable. I'm really enjoying this. I'll have to play with it obviously a little bit longer before I can give you a full review, but first impression wise, I really like it. I'm also wearing the Be Bright Illuminating Concealer in the shade Fair. This is another formula that I really enjoyed, similar to the foundation. It's really lightweight, comfortable. It doesn't seem to sink into fine lines or crack or anything, so I'm really liking this one as well. The mascara, the Volume and Length mascara, I've actually been using for a while now. I got it, I want to say last year. A bunch of big YouTubers like Kathleen Lights and Tati were raving about this mascara, and you could not get it anywhere. They were sold out on their website. They were sold out at Walmart. There was no place to get it, but I finally picked it up back in the fall and fell in love with it. It is such a nice formula overall. I think it makes my lashes look both voluminous and longer, so I really enjoy this one. It also doesn't smudge on me, so that's a bonus. And then on my cheeks, I'm wearing the Blush Up palette in this shade Rose Glow, and I'm wearing this center shade right here. It's just a really pretty nude. I didn't want to go too crazy with my cheeks or my lips because my eyes are so bright today. And then on my lips, I'm wearing the lip veneer in the shade Legend, and this is just a really pretty rosy nude. And one of the things I love about their lip veneer is that it's the perfect happy medium between a gloss and a liquid lipstick. It's super comfortable to wear and has a little bit of shine like a gloss, but it's full pigmentation like a liquid lipstick. It doesn't last all day like a matte liquid lipstick would, but I love how it gives great pigmentation. So if you want that full color but love how a gloss feels, it's not sticky, by the way. It's like a really silky, nice gloss. If you like that sort of happy medium like I do, then definitely check these out. They're super affordable and the colors are really pretty too. So then just getting back to the palettes and letting you know my final thoughts, I love these palettes. I think they're definitely worth picking up. They're some of the best at the drugstore. Again, don't mind what the swatches look like necessarily because they apply to your eyes so beautifully. They blend nicely. I highly recommend these. So if you're interested in purchasing these, again, if you go online, you can use my code for 25% off. If you want to find these in store, check your local Walmarts and Rite Aid. Actually, on the Kokie website, they have a store locator, so you can actually find out which ones near you carry it in case you're not sure. So anyway, that's today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Have you tried anything from Kokie Cosmetics? I would love to hear your thoughts on it. And if you have any more recommendations of other products that I should try, definitely let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.